what's up guys? So I just took my break from work. I have a 30-minute break. I was gonna react to something, but then I decided, you know what, let me just tell my story of how I got kicked out of high school. Yeah, that's an interesting story. So it might be like all over the place. I might go off topic because I do that a lot too. I got kicked out, beginning of 11th grade I got kicked out. I got kicked out of a private school. Thank you. You too. So you guys know, it was beginning of 11th grade. I went to a private school, and I think that's all I got so far. When I was in 11th grade, ooh, look at that Lamborghini. You guys see that? Nice. Like, 11th grade for me was when like vaping was like starting to become a thing. And yeah, so like hang out with these friends from a different school. Like we would hang out, play basketball. I think it was skateboarding at the time, maybe scootering at the time. I did both of those. And then yeah, and then they introduced me to vaping. That's a nice 350Z. But yeah, they introduced me to vaping and like vape pens and stuff like that, and I thought it was cool and whatever. I guess I was like the bad kid in school. I have no idea what I'm saying, but and then like I brought it to school one day to like show all my friends and stuff. I don't know why. I remember this one class. It wasn't even a class, it was like a study hall, and I would just be hanging out with my friends and whatever. And then like in study hall, like it was like an auditorium type thing, so like I don't know, it was weird. Like we would just do weird stuff in that class, and I would just like, I don't know, I would just smoke it in class, I guess. I would like lay on my backpack and I would lay on the floor, and I don't know, I was just like, I'll be on the floor just laying there, just like hitting the pen and stuff. And then like the word went around that like I started smoking in school, and that I had a vape pen, I had access to vape pens and stuff, and I was the hookup apparently. This girl, like, I think she hit me up on Instagram. It was like, oh, I hear you like vape and stuff, and I was wondering if you can get me a vape pen and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I went to like a private school, so like there's like a bunch of rich kids there. She asked me how much it was. I was like, probably like $70. The pens were like 30. I got them for like 20. But I would make good money off of it. That's what I was thinking, at least. I would make good money off of it. But yeah, I got the vape pen that she asked me for. She told me it was like, let's say third period. When the period ends, whatever, when bell rings, you meet me right here, and then we'll do the transaction. I put it in her backpack, just like casually, and then she like gave me the money, and it was super slick. And then after that, I remember I was like, yeah, I just made my first transaction, just made money off this. And then a couple days go by, and somebody else came up to me and asked me. So I was like, I mean, I get to make more money off of this, so why not? So they knew like I smoked it in like school, I didn't get caught. So the girl apparently tries to smoke it. She got caught doing it. She went to the principal's office, and she actually ratted me out because they asked her like a bunch of questions and probably where she got it from. And my name went in the picture, and you know who's in the office with her. I didn't even get sent down to the office. You know they like call the phone or whatever to like tell you, oh, this person needs to get sent down to the office. He personally went up to my classroom, found the period I was at, went up to my classroom, walked me down to the office. Like, he went in the classroom, called my name. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what do I do now? I even asked, I was like, yo, am I in trouble? He was like, I don't know, what'd you do? I'm like, oh, nothing. So yeah, I went down to the office. We had 2 principals at the time, or 2 like main people in the building. So I'm talking to them. They come at me, and they like start asking me all these questions, like, oh, do you ever smoke before? Do you know what a vape pen is? Da 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 da. I was like, nah, I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? No, I don't smoke. I'm a good little child. I would just lie, or not even lie, but I would just like, yeah, I was lying. At first, they were just playing with me. They were like asking me all these questions, see if I would like give up, because they had screenshots on Instagram, because I didn't have my shit private, and the girl I gave it to, she didn't have her stuff private either. It wasn't even just DMs. We'd have conversations like on her post, which is stupid. Because I was talking about how I would smoke it in the gym or something, and this is like on her like post where like everybody can see it. Then eventually they were like, okay. He reached behind him and started going through all these papers. Funny how he took the time to go through my conversation and my posts and stuff and print it out to show it to me. So he had all these pictures of like, I think I had a picture up of me smoking, and then like I think it was like my bowl, and then obviously the conversation me and this girl had. But yeah, after that, he actually escorted me out of the school. It was at the end of the day when he called me out of the office. So like the period was just about to be over, and he escorted me out to my bus. Before he escorted me out, he told me that I was suspended till further notice. When I went home, I remember I took this Snapchat, and I was like, I stuck my middle finger up. I was like this. I forgot exactly what. I have to find the picture for you guys. I think I have it on my computer. If I do, I'll insert it somewhere on the screen. But I was like this, and then I said, I was like, that moment when you get kicked out of school or something. I should not have posted that. But the girl that got me kicked out screenshotted that and showed it to my principal. She got caught smoking in the class, and she got a notice that she had a sign saying that I would never do that again. And I get suspended for it. Right before they let me go, I forgot this part. Right before they like escorted me out, he was like, well, do you have a vape on you? And I was like, no. And he was like, can I like search you, pat you down, whatever? I was like, I mean, I can't say no, because if I say no, it's gonna seem suspicious. But I got up. This vape pen's in my pocket. Keep in mind. I got up. The vape pen was like halfway out of my pocket, and I was holding it on with my pinky, and I was shaking too. So I was shaking. I don't know how I did not get caught. It was literally hanging outside my pocket halfway, and I was holding it like with my pinky and against my leg. And he checked me. He was like patting me down, whatever. He checked me, and he didn't get it. He didn't find it, which I don't know how he did not find that. They were just gonna give me a second chance. But he said that picture, that when I like flipped the camera off, that's the moment where we're like, yeah, got kicked out. Because like at that moment, like he just assumed that I just didn't care at all about getting kicked out. But yeah, that's basically the story of how I got kicked out of high school. I mean, the bright side that came out of it though is that when I got kicked out, I had so many detentions I had to make up that like I didn't have to do those. So I guess that was a plus side. Well, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, just let me know, and maybe I'll do another story time type video. I have a lot of crazy stories, so maybe if you guys want to see that, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. I have to get back. It's actually past